QCY hasn't been in the spotlight for a long time now. Lately it's been the Soundpeats and the KZs, before that the Halos. I was skeptical when I first saw the QCY T4. I thought, what's the upgrade? It's just an app support and updated chip, right? Oh boy, how I was wrong. I underestimated how powerful customizing controls could be, and despite this not having the best sound, I think this is the perfect entry earbuds into the true wireless world. Let's check it out. Selamat pagi! Good morning everyone, Kenneth here, and today we are going to talk about the QCY T9S. This is also the same exact thing with the QCY T4. The only difference is this T9S has ear fins, while the T4 does not. As always, this is provided by QCY, so thank you for that. Links are gonna be down in the description. Would really help the channel if you buy from those links. And rest assured, everything said here is my own honest opinion. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and let's start right off with the most important thing, the sound quality. First things first, I have to say this sounds almost exactly the same to the QCY T5. So you're getting a sound similar to the Halo GT1 or GT1 Pro, with the only difference is it can go louder. In fact, this goes a little bit louder than the T5. As you can see, here are the sound level comparisons for my outdoor listening session. Speaking about the actual sound quality, generally instrument separation, soundstage details, they are not as good as the Halo GT1 Plus, so you don't even compare it to Transmart or KZ, they are just better sounding. Now I'm not saying that this sounds bad, after all this is the sound I've been recommending for the past a year in the form of QCY T5. It is a balanced sound that fares pretty well for most genres you throw at it, pop, EDM, rock, acoustics, anything basically. I think this is the basic sound of what you should expect from a true wireless earbuds around 20 bucks. It plays them fine, just don't expect too much. One problem I want to mention though, and this is probably the biggest deal breaker, is the volume. For some reason in my iPhone, the volume jumps up considerably on the 25 to 35 mark. So when it should be a gradual volume up from 25 to 50, it just jumps from 25 straight to what is equal to 50, even though it's just a click away. So sometimes you could find this too loud or too quiet, definitely not ideal. But on Android, it works perfectly fine. Maybe it's just my phone? Let me know if you have no issues with this. Okay, now let's talk about the build quality and fit. This makes a good chunk of why I recommend this as your first true wireless earbuds. An upgrade even from your QCY T1 or T2. The case is small and pocketable. It's not the best quality there, but it's I think better than the Halos. And also it's got 380 milliamp hour battery inside that could last a bit longer than the 300 milliamp hour Halo cases. But most importantly, it's got a battery indicator in front that lights up blue when full, green below 85%, and red below 60%. And best of all, it's just like TISO or the Awe cases, the earbuds start up right after you open the case, which makes pairing slightly quicker, and also it's dual mode. And if you're not familiar with the term, this allows you to switch from one earbuds to stereo pair or just switch between left and right earbuds seamlessly. Yeah, this can do that. Talking about the case, this plastic build is actually nothing remarkable. One problem though is in the earbuds. This is nitpicking, but you know what, I have to mention it anyway. It's shaped quite big on the base here, which makes it a bit challenging to take out from your ear. Like, it's easy for your fingers to slip, but this design does an awesome job staying in your ear, especially with the ear fins here. You will have full confidence that this will stay in your ear. So much so, I think I don't even have to recommend the QCY T1 Pro anymore. You know, I want that to be updated to dual mode, but they never updated it. One thing to keep in mind is these ear fins will hurt after an hour or so. At least that's what I felt. But the good thing is they include a band without any ear fins at all, so you have the option when you don't want to use it. And remember, this ear fins thing is only on the T9S, not on the T4. For longer periods of listening or harder exercises, I recommend the QCY T6, which I just reviewed earlier this week. That one will stay in your ear for longer without hurting. That one is such a great design. Now let's talk about the controls. The QCY app is a big part of making the controls here good. You can see the controls shown here on the left and right earbuds by default. It comes with a pretty standard setup, but I underestimated how powerful being able to go to the app and customize the right controls. You can see it right here. You have the options to change single tap and double tap. And yes, you can set these to change volume, just like what I did on the QCY T6, and that's just great. It's not perfect though, because we can only change one tap and double tap. I have to sacrifice the previous song, unlike the touch-based T5S or T6, which go to previous song or next song on long hold, so that's not even on single tap and double tap anymore. But this is a good step. This is how you do a good physical control. Redmi AirDots. So, do you go with this instead of the Halo or Redmi AirDots for the controls? Absolutely, especially if you want a physical button. Also, the customized controls is changed internally so you don't depend on the app, and when you pair to a different device, it will work just like you want it to. With the exception of moving from Android to iOS, you have to customize, especially the volume, it won't work. Let's talk briefly about the app here. I thought it's available only on Android, but turns out it's also available on iOS. It's just the AirPods-like pop-up screen that's exclusive to Android, but I don't really value that as a selling point anyway. Before using though, you have to create an account first. My suggestion is just make a random one so your data won't be harvested or anything. And inside, you will get access to features like controls customization, equalizer, there's also a Find My Earbuds feature, but remember you have to max out the volume first, and lastly, it can do firmware updates. Now the thing is, this equalizer, I don't think it's usable, because when I try to bump one frequency up, the overall sound just got quieter, except for that you just adjust it, and all the presets are pretty extreme. So you shouldn't get this because you can customize the EQ, but customizing the controls are the real deal. Now, let's check out the latency and the call test. Again, this doesn't have gaming mode, only T5 or T5S or T5 Pro does have it. Let's check it out. I've tested it on a gaming mode, turned on with a 2-hour gaming session, and after that playing music at 50% volume until it died, and it lasted just as claimed, about 4 hours of playtime. Okay, welcome to the call test. Right now you're listening to my iPhone 10 microphone, about an arm's length away from my phone right now, and let's check out how fast it pairs. The good thing about this is, just as I mentioned, when you open it, it's already on and ready. So it'll be really quick. Okay, so currently we are with the QCY T9S. Confirm that. Let's see which mic is being used. I think it's the right side. What do you think of the sound quality? Let's just test dual mode real quick here. Currently, if I'm right, it's on the right side. I'm going to put this into the case, and we should be transferred to the left side, and we haven't disconnected yet. So this is dual mode. I'm going to take the right side. And they are both paired again. Take the left side into the case, and we can see that the sound will, just seamlessly switch between left and right. Okay, so that is really nice. Let's check out how this performs outside. Okay, so we are now outside with the QCY T9S, or you can call it also T4. I keep repeating this all the time. And yeah, this is what it sounds like outdoors. We have a little bit of wind coming here, so let's go back and have a little bit of wind test, or actually the wind is gone. Look at this. Anyway, so that's pretty much it for the outdoor call test. What do you think of the sound quality? Let's go back upstairs and finish the video. So in conclusion, the QCY T9S and by extension the T4 has good sound, good fit that you can customize with earphones, a very nice physical controls that's customizable, great charging case with battery indicator. You're just getting so much features here that was once only available if you spent at least 50 bucks last year. So yeah, finally another great earbuds from QCY. Look forward for more reviews in the future, but please let me know down if you have any questions if you are getting this. I'll be available on Instagram and Twitter, and also battery test on Test It by Ken. Other than that, I'm going to end the video right here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Kenneth, and I will see you in the next one. So yeah, another great earbuds from QCY. I'll be looking forward. So yeah, another great earbuds from QCY. So yeah,